What are the long-term collateral consequences of a sex crime conviction? Attorney William Margolin explains that. There are a bunch of possibilities and bad endings to being convicted of sex offenses. Right off the bat, you are now labeled as a sex offender. In addition, depending on the severity of your case, you are going to go to jail for up to a year or the penitentiary for several years. Sometimes they will not call it a life sentence because there is no life sentence for a sex offense, but you can possibly do hundreds of years. I mean, any way you look at it, that is a life sentence. That is all dependent on how many individual sex acts have occurred. If you have one sex act, which is punishable by up to 30 years in prison, and if you perform the same act 100 times, you could conceivably get thousands of years in the penitentiary. Each offense is a second offense or a second penalty, and they run consecutively. They do not merge them all together. So if you are sentenced to 8 years for 4 offenses, that is 32 years. They do not merge it all into one concurrent consecutive year. The biggest issue is, am I going to prison or am I going to jail? The second issue is whether it will be a misdemeanor or will it be a felony charge. If it is a felony charge, then you must register as a sex offender in your local jurisdiction. For some offenses, you have to register for 10 years. Schedule a free consultation with attorney William Margolin in Waukegan, Illinois today. He has over 29 years of criminal trial experience and over 24 years of experience in legal representation for Secretary of State driver's license reinstatement hearings.